The Kayfabe Crunch is powered by Proterial, the high-protein cereal for athletes, and you. Each bowl of Proterial contains over 90 grams of protein, and that's before you add the udder juice. Squirt the teated fluids of a foreign species over your Proterial and boost yourself with the energy of 1,000 ancient cows.
The Kayfabe Crunch. Bow down to the news.
Easy, kill the fox, eat the chicken. Good news! This is your Kayfabe Crunch for Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. I'm Peter Pettigrew. Coming up, we have all the latest from RAW. Plus, we award our prestigious Diamond ratings to the matches at Clash of Champions. I know, you want them now, but you're just going to have to wait 5 or 6 minutes. Because first, on this day in grappling history, in 1998, Stone Cold Steve Austin hit Vince McMahon with a bedpan. Austin would go on to do this every year on Raw ever since. I'm sorry, those were clip shows. He only did it the once, but it's been replayed an awful lot. And 11 years ago today, WWE celebrated a decade of SmackDown, which means 1 year ago today, they celebrated 2 decades of SmackDown. And 9 years from today, they'll celebrate 30 years of SmackDown, because society as we know it will end before wrestling does. And now, let's get on with the Nefarious-Nightvision news. Top story, Viper Vision. The legends who helped Drew McIntyre on Sunday opened Raw. There was Big Show, Christian, HBK, Ric Flair, and the ghost of Macho Man Randy Savage. Viewers without a sixth sense may have failed to notice that last one. They invited McIntyre to the ring. They agreed that their collective disdain for Randy Orton had brought them together. Similar to why the Democratic Party are on the same page now. Political jokes, it's election season, vote. McIntyre then hoped that people start attacking Orton in the streets. Now, other than the obvious pandemic reasons, please don't do this. Don't start attacking Randy Orton in the street. You'll lose. That was a dangerous thing for McIntyre to broadcast, inciting public violence in this climate. Maybe he's just stressed. He normally knows better. Orton then appeared on the Tron, and he declared this feud as officially not over. McIntyre said it is. Orton said, "But we haven't even been to hell yet." McIntyre said, "I don't want to go to hell." Orton said, "You have to. I want it." McIntyre said, "I don't care, I hate you." Orton said, "No, you," and left the building with his suitcase. Which of course meant he had definitely left the building, so why would we question that? McIntyre then held an open challenge for his title and defeated a returning Robert Roode in the main event. Remember him? Yes, glorious. That's all I've got too. The legends had been playing poker backstage all night. Ric Flair won because he's a crafty f***er, but in reality, none of them did. Randy Orton, disguised as Randy Orton dressed as a janitor, entered the room with a chair, donned some night vision goggles, and seemingly battered the old guys to bits. Now, legally speaking, we can't say if Orton actually did anything here. The lights were out, and unless there's night vision footage, we doubt he'll be prosecuted. Or there could be several witnesses and video evidence, and he still wouldn't be prosecuted. Because this is America. Another political joke there. I keep repeating this cadence. For the love of mankind, vote. And now it's time for your fast count. The strong cousin in the family of news. Retribution. threatens the WWE Universe, but doesn't actually appear, much like a misforecast Florida storm or Alberto Del Rio.
Aaliyah Mysterio revealed to have been DMing Murphy. Some fans are outraged by a 19-year-old dating a 32-year-old. Although Jerry Lawler saw no issue.
Andrade states everyone is the weak link apart from him. Rumors say he's set to form a new stable called Projection, all caps.
Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke make their Raw debut. They battled Lana and Natalya in a which pair of athletic blondes will get TV time match.
R-Truth wins his 41st 24/7 championship. Some wrestling experts say this title is meaningless, but those same journalists will still attend Truth's 100th reign celebration party in January of 2022.
The Hurt Business show off their decadence by eating lobster and drinking from single-use plastic bottles. People will only know you're rich if you hate the oceans.
Aleister Black loses his iconic entrance music. More music cuts are expected to be made over the winter as the whole country is shaken by the audio recession.
Asuka defeats Zelina Vega by submission. Again, reports suggest Vega...
See, we lost half of that headline to the rising price of audio. And that's your fast count.
You've been counted out. Kneel before your island chief.
Hot off the press and fresh from the data collectors, I have in my hand the official Crunch Diamond ratings for Clash of Champions Gold Rush. Couple of notes before we get started. As stated, this was a gold rush, and so diamonds will instantly be reduced by a factor of 5%. Gold is a valuable metal, but no matter how shiny those nuggets are, they're not diamonds. And the women's tag match was cancelled due to unknown circumstances. We think Nia Jax fears being rated by the diamond system, but we can't say for sure. But she does. I'm also joined in the studio by Cassandra Bream, one of our diamond rating mathematical analysts.
Hi, Peter. Thanks for having me on the show.
Thanks for being here. Now, Cassandra, how long have you been crunching the numbers on diamond ratings for professional wrestling matches?
Oh, around 5 or 6 years now. I pivoted from the star ratings industry, and I have never looked back.
And why would you? Okay, first up we have the Triple Threat ladder match, which was won by Sami Zayn.
So every time a ladder was used in this match, we added 0.4 diamonds to the total. It used to be 0.3, but as they say in our field, ladder inflation is real.
Absolutely. And any bonuses for the use of handcuffs? Those final 5 minutes really tickled my inner diamond, if that's not too crass to say.
Not at all. It was a compelling contest. That's why we've given this match 27.3 diamonds.
Wow, what a start. Okay. Next, we've got Asuka defeating Zelina Vega.
This was a short match, so it was tough to judge, but we landed on a number in the small hours of this morning, and everyone upstairs seems pretty happy with it.
I'm on tenterhooks, tell it to the people.
11.11 diamonds.
You know what? That's fair. Vega put up a great fight considering she's not a regular singles competitor, so that's not bad at all.
That's exactly what we said, Peter. And it's good to know you feel the same.
Well, you know. Next, Bobby Lashley retained his United States Championship against Apollo Crews.
This wasn't anything we hadn't already seen from this pair, which was considered by the algorithms in the diamond calcification process. However, Lashley was 12% more powerful, and that cannot be ignored.
It can't.
9 diamonds. Oh, sorry, 6 diamonds. I had my paper upside down.
It happens. Okay, this next one's interesting given how the match ended. The Street Profits retained against Andrade and Angel Garza.
Sorry to cut you off, Peter. We cannot in good conscience rate this match. It seems like Garza was really hurt, and that made the referee so sad, he decided to end the match early.
You know, I knew something weird happened there.
Yes, it was a sad referee. We also don't have a diamond rating for Bayley's title defense.
Oh?
As it was impromptu and ended in disqualification. Just know that we have subtracted blue diamonds from the event overall, and this will be reflected in the graphs we send to the Library of Congress.
Understandable. And once again, I would like to thank you and your team for your patriotic duties. Okay, Drew McIntyre defeated Randy Orton in an ambulance match with a little help from a few familiar faces.
Yes, Big Show, Christian, Shawn Michaels, and Ric Flair all showed up to help the champ. Everyone in the lab loved the consequences Orton received for his actions this summer. It really made all that seemingly wasted TV time matter. And anyone who failed to notice this simply does not understand professional wrestling.
I agree. And the diamonds?
19 1/4.
Very nice. I've got to say, I like these numbers, Cassie.
Cassangela.
Sorry, Cassangela, of course. Cassangela. Cassangela. If I say it a few times, I'll remember it. Cassangela.
Just remember it.
Okay. Finally, we have the main event, and what a main event it was. Roman Reigns defeated his own cousin, Jey Uso, in a brutally emotional professional wrestling match.
It really was, and most of the Diamond Engineers can relate, as Diamond Engineers famously have aggressive older cousins.
Famously.
This match moved us, and as a result, it moved the Diamond polygraph to extreme levels.
Hold on. Are you telling me?
Yes.
Don't mess us all around here. Don't joke about this if it's not true.
30 diamonds.
Yes! Yes! Come on!
Sorry, it's been 7 years. It's been 7 years of calculating diamonds, and we've never hit it before. Break out the champers. And there's just time. Actually, no, there isn't. We're going to skip straight to the outro copy. Sorry, that's on me. I thought we'd have time. I thought there'd be time for this, but there isn't. That's, I take full responsibility here. Let's just move on. Sorry. Join us Saturday when we'll ask, who, apart from House Uso, will bend the knee? And remember, you can support this podcast by leaving a review on Apple Podcasts or Podchaser. It helps more wrestling fans to find us, so we can promptly annoy them by not being exactly what they wanted. This has been the Kayfabe Crunch, your not quite daily, not quite news, bump for the world of professional wrestling.
The Kayfabe Crunch is powered by Proterial. Now available in boxes big enough to crush a small child. On top of fueling your day, Proterial comes in many delicious flavors. Fudge boulders, honey daggers, nut-dusted rings, wombat clusters, and Gristlos. Fueling your day since July of this year.
The Kayfabe Crunch.